What up? What up? What up, Night Nation? It's your boy Stevie Knight. About to get on one of these motherfucking things. You feel me? What's good, my Patreon family? What's cracking with y'all, man? Um, so I'm gonna dive right back into this fucking Eminem Snoop Dogg beef. Y'all send, y'all send it to me. I'm gonna dive into it, man. And it's fucking entertaining. The shit. The shit is fucking hilarious. And I guess King Crook, shared his thoughts about all the fucking drama. So I'm curious as to what he has to say about all this because he got a little more insight. You know what I'm saying? He from California, so I'm pretty sure he a goddamn Snoop Dogg fan, and Eminem is in his camp, or he's in Eminem's camp, or however you want to motherfucking say it. So let's see what he got to say. I've said my thoughts on the motherfucker. Let's see what his thoughts is. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if he gonna like choose his words carefully. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how close he is to Snoop. I imagine he probably is pretty close to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm fucking rambling. Let's go. Patreon family, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, thank you for being here. If you've been here, thank you for staying here. If you think about signing, go ahead and sign up. Let's go.
What's happening? People been hitting me up about this situation between Eminem and Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? And it makes sense that they would hit me up about that because I'm from Long Beach, California. You feel me? And Detroit is like a second home to me. Plus, I know both of them personally. You know what I'm saying? I know both of them personally. So, I ain't mad that they hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, asking me, what my thoughts are about it. You know what I mean? Even though it doesn't really involve me. You feel me? It makes sense that they asking me that, though.
He got to thug it out on camera, man. He got to. He got to. I dig it, though. Let's go.
Now, y'all already know how I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the gladiator school, you feel me? I know that rap is a competitive sport. I know that some of the greatest rap songs in hip-hop history are diss records. It's just facts, you know what I'm saying? I understand that the people been wanting to see blood since the days of the Coliseum and the gladiators in there, you feel me? So, I get it. But for everybody who think that this shit is gonna just be two records going back and forth or a few records going back and forth, you're very wrong. This has the potential to be the most polarizing beef ever in hip hop. You know what I mean? And for that reason, I think it's not good for the culture. I don't think it's good for the culture.
So he think that they're gonna start putting out records because Snoop said what he said. He said what he said a few times, and then M said what he said on Zeus. But it was like a little subtle jab. It wasn't even like a haymaker or whatever. So does that mean he has some insight on? Does he have some information regarding potential diss tracks that Snoop Dogg is about to release or Eminem's going to, release more of? And and then he said like it's not good. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Ain't like these motherfuckers gonna be like getting at each other on some physical shit. It's just them talking shit. I think it'd be excellent for the fucking culture because the culture's so damn diluted right now, man. You see fucking two. It's like it'll be like Roy Jones and Tyson fighting. You know what I'm saying? Even though Eminem is still in fucking boxing shape with his fucking vernacular. You know what I'm saying? With his fucking all this syllabalism. That isn't even a fucking word. And you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg is Snoop Dogg. I think it would be dope as fuck for the culture. But I mean, this is about what he got to say. So let's go.
This is going deeper than just who had the best song. This is going deeper than that. They're gonna make this a racial thing. That's what's gonna happen. Every think piece, all of the comments, there's gonna start a conversation that becomes bigger than the actual music, than the diss records.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Cause like they're gonna make it about race, but I mean, I've already said that it's about race, even though I have nothing to prove, and it's about race as far as what I think. With Snoop Dogg's perspective on it, because it's just after I did that one interview that was like back in the day when he was talking about the Slim Shady LP, the animosity it seemed like he had, like just the irritation and aggression and intensity he had in his voice when he was expressing what he thought about Eminem and shit. I was like, why is he getting so mad talking about this? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's speculation on my behalf because I don't know exactly where all that energy is coming from Snoop Dogg, but it just seemed like what he said doesn't add up to like the amount he says and what he says about Eminem doesn't amount to like it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. I can see if Eminem was trash, you know what I'm saying, and he was making a mockery of hip hop, then I could understand all the animosity that Snoop Dogg has. But it's like I don't feel like it's fair because Eminem ain't done nothing to harm nobody in this hip hop shit. He just been doing this fucking thing this whole time, and Eminem ain't never took no shots at Snoop. It's just that he been doing this thing, and Snoop Dogg is trying to minimize what he's done in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's fair, and Snoop Dogg just sounds way too irritated about it. So where's that emotion coming from? If you get mad, it's a lot more than it's a lot more. And to hold on from some shit, it seemed like I think that interview came out. The first one came out like in 2005, 2006. I want to say so. That's 15 years, and then he comes out and says this shit as of recent, and it's more or less the same things. It's just that he was a lot more. He was a lot more. He was a lot more. He was a lot more aggressive in what he said when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a lot more to it. And for me to make it make sense to me, I think it's got to be that he don't like the fact that a white boy is means so much in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I could understand Snoop's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like he been doing this shit for years. He feels like he's done so much for the game, and this white boy come in here and just fucking rock the shit. And it's probably Snoop probably takes that shit personal. Like why the fuck they giving so much energy to this white boy? Why do the white people got so much control over this hip hop shit? You know what I'm saying? And that means it's racial. But that's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. That's why I think Snoop feels so strongly about what it is. And if that is right, then what Crook is saying is going to be correct. It's going to be a fucking like a race war, a racial type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the only way I can connect the dots. It's got to be that Snoop is pissed about that. It's got to be. Why else would you be so mad at another artist for doing this thing? Regardless of what the fuck he's talking about. He's doing his thing, and he's very good at it. So why would you take anything away from that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So, all right.
The conversation will become bigger than the diss records. Trust me on that. They're gonna.
But I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think that it's gonna be Snoop and Eminem vocalizing racial issues in their diss tracks if they, you know, go and do that. If they decide to release diss records on each other, I don't think they're gonna refer to race in any of that. I think it's gonna be the fucking stands and the fucking spectators bringing race into it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't think Snoop will ever admit that. If he ever admitted that he mad because a white boy means so much in hip hop, means more to hip hop than he does, he's never going to admit that. But if he does, oof, oof. That's what I think the core issue is. Me, I think that Snoop thinks that. I think that Snoop is mad because this Eminem means more to hip hop than he does. But it's a fact though. It's a fact though. Eminem's done more for hip hop than the vast majority of motherfuckers in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For whatever the case may be, however you want to fucking, however you want to fill those gaps in yourself. He means more than the majority of rappers because he made that bridge to create a fucking environment for these stands that got them root so hard for him. And there's nothing you can do to fucking push that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got the stands and he got us, the motherfuckers that actually respect the fucking pen. Well, stands respect the pen, but I'm talking about the motherfuckers outside of the stands. I'm not talking about the delusional motherfuckers. When I say stand, I don't mean fucking just somebody that supports Eminem. I'm talking about the delusional fans that all they see, they live, breathe, shit, die, all that shit Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Those are delusional motherfuckers. Eminem got those. You can't do shit about those are the motherfuckers going at Benzino and going at Snoop so hard, saying they gonna fucking pull up and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just hip hop fanatics, hip hop fans that respect what Eminem has brought to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And Eminem has both of those on his team. And motherfuckers outside of that, I feel like are just haters, bro. I feel like they're just haters because I don't feel like if you are actually a fan of hip hop, what could you? How can you fucking try to minimize what Eminem means to hip hop? And if you have something to say to oppose that, like nah, he ain't shit. He can't rap. He don't mean nothing. The only reason he's big is because he's white. All this, that, and the third. I just feel like that's some hate, or I feel like there's some emotional something. You know what I'm saying behind that to make somebody feel that way because. If a motherfucker got it, he got it. And Eminem definitely got that shit, bro. So, damn, I did not expect to be talking this much on this fucking shit. My bad.
Make it a racial thing. and it's going to widen the divide in the culture.
Yep.
That gap is going to be like the Grand Canyon when they get done with this shit.
He talking
You
facts.
better understand what you're asking
He
for.
talking facts.
You know what I'm saying? All the fans out there that's got their mouth watering like, yo, I can't wait to hear him go back and forth. You better understand what you're asking for. I understand it might not matter to you. You just listening to music. You know.
I don't think they're gonna start dissing each other though. I don't think they're gonna start releasing diss records. I don't think Snoop want that smoke though. Even if you take the racial shit aside, I do not think that Snoop believes he can beat Eminem in a diss record war. I don't think Snoop can rap, but he can't compete with that. So I feel like that would be stupid. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's definitely a lose-lose at this point. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Take all the noise aside. Just rap on rap. What can Snoop do with Eminem as far as diss records? Like when is Eminem is never lost, never gonna lose because he's fucking insane. He's mental. He's mental. He fucking ridiculous in his fucking brain, and his pen is re fucking tarded. Unless Snoop has some shit in the back pocket that we are not aware of, and he hasn't done. And he old now, and he don't rap like that no more, bro. So I mean, Eminem's still sharp. So I don't know. Either way is interesting, like entertaining the idea.
You know what I'm saying? But for those of us who have been existing in this culture for decades, we got to guardian that. We got to protect that. You feel me? And it ain't just going to be diss records. It's going to be way deeper than that. It's going to cause a divide that's way deeper than that. So, although I have, certain contact has been cool for the culture, you know what I mean? It's a contact sport. I don't believe that this particular disagreement, I ain't gonna call it a beef because we really know what beef is. I'm not gonna co-sign this one and say, yo, yeah, I would like to see that. You know what I mean? Because I understand that it's deeper. It's deeper than two diss records going back and forth. It's deeper than that.
Facts. I agree with him now. I agree with him. I would have loved to see them just to going back and forth and shit, but he's fucking right. He's absolutely right, hitting the nail in the fucking head. And it's just gonna create more of a fucking divide. Real shit. Real shit.
These are two icons. These are two legendary icons in rap culture, hip hop culture, and pop culture. You see what I'm saying? And with that status comes a lot of support on both sides. You're going to have people stepping out, verified accounts, choosing sides. You're going to have that conversation going, that black versus white.
Facts. Regardless of rap, regardless of hip hop, regardless of rap, regardless of the art, outside of the art, people gonna fucking be speaking on who they siding with, not having any rationality about anything. It's gonna just be strictly emotion, who they fucking siding with. Fuck you, I'm with Snoop. Fuck you, I with Eminem. I ain't trying to hear the fuck you got to say. Fuck out of here, you whack. He's fucking right. He's absolutely right.
You know what I mean? It's gonna get ugly.
Yep.
It's gonna get ugly.
Yep.
I know it's gonna get ugly if it happens. I got love for both of those guys, you know what I'm saying? I would rather see them talk it out, you know? And I know they probably think, oh, Crooked, you in your positive space right now. That's why you saying, you just want to see people talk it out. You on some peacemaker shit. I always been like this. You know what I'm saying? There's people in the streets that was about to go at it. That, I helped organize a sit down. You feel me? I've always been on that energy. But for this particular thing, I believe that it's not good for the culture. And that's why I say, yo, me personally, since y'all asked me what I think they should talk it out. I think they should talk that out in private.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And whatever happens, happens. Resolve it if you can. You know what I'm saying? Find common ground to take it to higher ground. That's the only thing that I could see being positive for the culture. Anything else is going to be hella polarizing. And I don't think the culture is ready for that right now. I don't think it's good for what we trying to do right now. And where does Dr. Dre fit in? You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar. That's a whole bar. That's facts though, cause he's the fucking That's a fucking bar. Fucking let's hey yeah. He hit the nail on the fucking head for real, for real.
Like this has the potential to splash everywhere and make a mess and make a serious mess. But hey, this hip hop, this rap, you know what I'm saying? People go do what they do. You feel me? I ain't gonna even speak on that other shit that's going on. You know what I mean? Because to me, that other shit is clown shit. I don't get down like that. But y'all know.
You talking about Lil Pump? That's clown shit for real. And I don't know if I said it in one of these videos yet, but I have had those thoughts like while recording and outside of this. I'm like, if M and Snoop actually sat down, because when Snoop said I could do without that, I could live without that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unless he nah, and there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. I could see him not liking the Slim Shady LP. I don't like that motherfucker either, but that is not the only fucking album Eminem did. Eminem got so many motherfucking bangers that are recognized by every demographic, that have had that weight on every demographic. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about those records? You can live without those too. And that's how I took it. And I'm not Eminem, but I'm like, bro, you can live without that. You can live without those. The Way I Am's, fucking Renegades, fucking Dead Wrongs, the fucking 8 Mile. Got like, bro, like he got monster fucking records, bro. Monster records. Even now, fucking Godzilla, Rap God. Come on, bro. You can live without those too. Like I understand the Slim Shady LP, but come on, dog. You ain't gonna like every motherfucking thing. I can understand that. I mean, some of that shit I can't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna try to discredit the whole artist by one album, and but him doing that makes me believe it's deeper than that, because that just doesn't add up. That doesn't add up, because Eminem got so much quality shit that regardless who the fuck you are, what race you are, what fucking sex you are, where you from, how old you are, you know what I'm saying, how much money you got, you know what I'm saying, what school you from, what hood you from, all of that, regardless who the fuck you are, Eminem gonna have fucking records that have fucking rocked you. You know what I'm saying? Snoop too, but Eminem's reach is a lot farther than the fucking Snoop is, bro. So like, taking all that in consideration, when you say I can live without that, bro, that's saying too much, and that's why I think that it's a lot more that meets the eye with this whole issue, and it's come down to some race shit. That's what I think, and for those reasons, I agree with everything King Crook said. I didn't even think about it like that. Like I feel like it's racial at the end of the day, but I never thought about like, okay, I don't want this to become a racial issue if these motherfuckers start getting into shit, and it won't be between them. It'll be between the supporters, and that's what's gonna cause a problem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was definitely interesting, man. Definitely appreciate his perspective on things. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all agree with him? Do y'all agree with us? You know what I'm saying? And any more of this fucking Snoop Dogg, Eminem, fucking Lil Pump drama, send it my way and I'll get to it, man. But yeah, man, Patreon family, love y'all, appreciate y'all, thank y'all for support, thank y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? If you think my sign up, go ahead and sign up. It's lit. I'm out.